Hello, everybody. Welcome to Astrorisa Moon Talk. We're doing a spread. We're reading for Virgo. This is for Virgo, and this is a relationship reading. This is not a love reading unless it turns out to be a love reading, which I am not seeing that to be so. But this is a relationship reading. This is about the people in your life, the relationship that you have. So let's start interpreting this reading. Just to let you know, we're using the cards of Arcadia, and we are using the Tarot of Dreams, the Legacy cards, and the Gilded Tarot. So we're starting off with the first card, which is the Fight card. So this is like the main character, or main person that is really playing a role in your life right now, and has been for a while, because I'm showing also the connection with the 10 of coins reversed. So this is a person. He could be a father, an uncle, a brother, a cousin, but more I feel like they're either a father or an uncle or a brother. And you can see that they are the warrior. So they're very fixed in their personality. They're old school. They're very hard to convince that something is different, or things ought to change, or their opinion should change. They are not that kind of person that is going to just go with what you say. They are the type of person that says, well, this is what I've experienced, and that's what I'm going to stick with, and that's that. And you, Virgo, who this reading is for, is a total opposite of this person. You are a very free-spirited person. You're somewhat eclectic, and you enjoy all different kinds of people and different kinds of foods. This particular person here is one who likes to have maybe like steak and potatoes and corn, and every night, just keep it simple. For this male in your life, they like things to just be simple, and this is how we've always done it. And you're totally different. So that, then causes some type of irritation in your relationship. And so we see here, we have the 10 of coins, which is reversed. And that's letting me know that, yes, indeed, you all have some type of irritation in your relationship. However, the rose is there, and it's showing me that regardless of the fact that you all don't see eye to eye, most of the time, there is that genuine love for each other. And I know that you all are related because it is 10 of coins. And so this is about family. So you all are related by blood. And the relationship could be a lot better if you all were able to, come and meet at the middle, at the median, but that's just not what's happening. That has not happened, and it never really has happened, and who knows if it ever really will. But for whatever reason, at this point in time, this person is having a strong impact in your life, and to the point where you're like really confused for some reason about how to continue to have this relationship with this person, or should you still have a relationship with this person, because the 2 of wands is coming up. And when I get that particular 2 of wands, when I'm using this spread, it's always about the mind. For this particular card, when I'm working with the Tarot of Dreams, because that's what this card is, that 2 of wands usually shows up when there's some type of war going on, like in a person's head. and they are really struggling with a situation. So you're struggling with how can you deal with this person without fighting with them all the time, because this is the relationship you all have. You all are always in a war zone. And what this is saying then is that it's really important to come to terms with the fact that as much as you love this family member, it's not your responsibility to change them. Like, you cannot change people. If you think about, like, how many people have tried to change you, how many people wanted you to be someone who lived in a world where everything is just black and white or red and green, and no other color in between. You know, it's either left or it's either right. And that's not your style. That doesn't suit you and doesn't feel comfortable for you. You are one that likes to have multiple colors that you want to deal with as far. And I'm not talking about people, even though people can be part of it, but I'm just talking about you like an array of colors. You like sunshine. You're the person that would wear, orange boots, neon orange boots maybe with some jeans. This person here that represents the fight card would not show up in any neon orange boots. Okay, so they can't change you and you cannot change them. And so this is like an ongoing war in your head, and you're just trying to figure out, how can I I'm tired of fighting with this person. But the time has come to stop trying to figure out which door you should take that is going to get you to change this warrior type person. Instead, you have the Hangman that shows up. So this is a major arcana card, the Hangman. So this is saying that this is really all about you. This is about you not looking outside yourself anymore and looking and pointing the finger and saying this person is, you're finding all kinds of reasons why this person is not living up to par and being how you feel they should be. But it's time to look at those three fingers that are pointing back to you and start just focusing on you. What is it within yourself that you are neglecting? The Hangman is showing up. And this is not about self-sacrifice, because you are one who would do that. You would sacrifice, yourself for the good of your family. But this is not about that. That's not what this is saying. This is saying change your focus from trying to mend this relationship by force, because you also are a warrior internally. Okay, you have a lot of war on your head, so you're one that can be easily frustrated, and you are one that's like a pit bull as well. You grab that bone and you won't let it go. So as much as you don't like that about this person, that is what you do as well. So this is speaking to you, Virgo, to take time to step back and begin to focus on yourself. Begin to identify the things within your own self that you like and you don't like, but you would like to change within yourself. Because that then, when you become more comfortable with you and who you are, and not compare yourself to this particular individual who drives you crazy, or their words and their opinions are always in your ear, and that drives you up a wall. When you are no longer comparing yourself to their expectations of who you should be, the war stops. And when you are no longer comparing them to what you want them to be, their war will actually stop. So this is about you taking time out to just deal with you. And I pick up that who this reading is for, that you are one who likes psychology, sociology, you like self-help books, you like to use the tarot, you like to use the quote-unquote occult sciences. You're really interested in those type of things. You like astrology and those things. So it would be really healing. It's about self-healing. Virgo is very much one who is a healer. And also, what's interesting is that this person that's the fighter, this relationship that you have, the Ten of Coins, is actually it is ruled by Virgo as well. So it's Virgo in third Decan. So that would be a Virgo Gemini relationship. So you're a Virgo. Your relationship is also has that third Decan Virgoan energy with it. So the relationship can be toxic, and you're tired of it being toxic, and you're wanting to fix it. But the way to fix it is to pull back, because and not to think so much, trying to figure everything out, but to just work on yourself. And as much as you accept people outside of your family as who they are, that would be something very healthy to apply to this relationship. And maybe start studying not only your sign more in depth, but also begin to study his sign more in depth and look at the synergy of those signs and the friction that comes with those signs. And also, while you're studying it through your study, it will give you more information on how those signs can be somewhat compatible. So that is the reading for Virgo with this male energy that is causing you both have a lot of friction with each other, but you all have a lot of love too. So that makes it that's really positive. You have another individual that comes up in your reading, and this one is represented by a night woman. So this one could be your mother, or it could be a sister or an aunt, but I feel that this one is more of your mother. And the night woman, she is looking she's looking quite sad. So I'm feeling like this particular woman in your relationship is one that she's got like a Cancerian energy about her. She could be a Cancer, she could be a Pisces, or that could be either her moon sign, her sun sign, her first house, something that could be her fourth house. But this is someone who is they're just really, they can become very sad, about things. But yet, I also pick up that they're like a really nice dresser. They dress, as old people would say, they dress smart. Okay. And the Night Woman, this card is about a person that brings cleansing to the home. And so the relationship that you're having with this person is, this one here is like a clingy, very clingy kind of relationship. And you love them as well, and they love you. But the connection with this relationship is the Nine of Wands, and it's reversed. And so it is a relationship where the clinginess and this person can be like a hypochondriac almost, and that has really taken its toll on your relationship, and it's taken a toll on you as well. And I get the sense that you're more willing to change the male person in the family, but this woman, this family member, you're more so ready to just like walk away and just be like, that's just how she is, and it's a draining. It's two different types of draining. One fires you up and the other one drains you. And this relationship with the female or the woman is with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands falls under the energies of Sagittarius. And it's also a Sagittarius second decan. So that is Sagittarius and Aries. So it's the energy is very fiery in the sense that it burns you up. You feel consumed. And then there's a lot of drama with this relationship as well. Not saying the other one wasn't drama, but this one is just, it's overly dramatic. So one of the things that I feel like does not happen, because there's the bickering, or she's much of a complainer, and you don't want to hear it anymore. She talks about the same thing over and over and over again. Is there something that you all actually enjoy? Because drama is an energy that surrounds this relationship. So there's negative drama and then there's positive drama. And maybe if she's that type of person that likes the arts, maybe you all can actually just go to a play, or to the theater, or to an event that can help alleviate that oppressive feeling. But if she's the type of person that complains throughout the entire event, then that may not be something that you want to do. But you have the Eight of Wands showing. And so the Eight of Wands is very much an action-oriented card, and it's talking about you coming up with a positive resolution to this challenge, because the Eight of Wands is about challenges. And we have the Three of Wands, which is next to the Eight of Wands, and that is where, when I was talking about you just want to go away from this relationship, or just kind of just ignore her, go away. But the thing is, if this is your mother, and I keep feeling it's a mother, you're not going to feel good just totally ignoring her. You can't fix her either, because if this being a mom or a mother figure, they're at an age where they as well are not going to change. But you have to come up with a resolution on how to resolve this issue without feeling so oppressed. And some of the things that like I was saying, you want to possibly look at is finding something that you all have in common. This particular woman seems to be also someone who likes flowers, or they like to garden, and they probably find more peace and tranquility when they're around nature. If she has a garden and she goes outside and messes around in the dirt and plants things, she's not so grumpy. And to help bring a healing to this relationship, because that's what these particular cards are speaking about, especially with the night woman. The night woman comes to the home when healing is needed. So I sense that something around nature, flowers, gardening, is something that you all might be able to do together. You don't even have to talk when you're working with nature. Many times when people are working with nature, people are planting their flowers and they're tending to their gardens. They don't talk. If you'll notice, they come in tune with nature and their surroundings. But working together, helping just plant or repot, brings a harmony to the relationship. And you're not going to be there all day and doing it. You don't have to be there all day and doing this. But in working and helping her in her garden, or helping her with something that's dealing with nature, that brings in that spirit of nature and healing. And it brings a calmness, because there's too much fire in this relationship. And the Three of Wands is showing that you want peace. And right now, the only way you think you're going to get peace is to just go away. But the Eight of Wands is the challenging card, which challenges a person to find a resolution or to find a way to be victorious in the situation that they are in. And so that is something that you might want to begin to investigate, how to bring peace without just sitting in the house and talking to her and hearing her complain, and you're like, oh my God, I got to get out of here. But go outside, go into nature, because that's what I'm picking up, that this is for a person whose mother or that auntie or mother figure. And okay, so Virgo, you are the cosmic healer. And as much as you like to be your own person and have your solitude and do your own thing, you will always be one who has to find a way to bring balance and harmony and healing. And this reading is for you. I hope this was helpful for you all. And even if you're not a Virgo, if this message has given you an idea of how to help bring a resolution of peace in your own family or your own relationships, then I say that's wonderful. That's beautiful. So thanks for chiming in, everyone. Remember to know your truest self, follow the moon, and we're going to check in again next time. Take care.